Welcome to this week's episode of Your Stock Request for the 25th of August. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director at Fairmont Equities. Your Stock Request is the weekly video where I take your requests and analyse the share price charts. So this week we have BizAlloy, HT&E, BHP, Norwest Energy and Cocal. So if you have a request, please send it through. Make sure you've signed up to the free newsletter, but our better ideas come out every Tuesday in the Dynamic Investor Report, so you need to make sure you've subscribed to that report. But if you do enjoy these videos, we'd love you to share them on social media or even leave us a review. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can subscribe to our channel. Our main business is portfolio management, so if you'd like to have a trading account with me and have me help you with the buying and the selling, then please let me know. And the advice here is general only. So we have a daily chart here of BizAlloy. First thing I noticed was there's a very obvious ascending triangle developing here alongside an old high, so that's quite bullish, of course, but we just need to wait for a breakout. So an upside break would be very bullish because it's gone on for so long near the old high. If we get an upside break, I think it'll just go right past this high. So that shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, it's just a case of waiting for that upside break, and I'd say if it falls under this recent low, it would start to look a bit more negative. It really does need to stay up here and tighten up further. Okay, HT1. If we have a look at a weekly chart and just sort of zoom out, you could see there's pretty much for the last few years or so, there's just been no trend. A bit of a downtrend here and then just leveling out. So overall, not much happening, but even shorter term, it's very volatile. So they're very big trading ranges. It's just really all over the place. I'd find this one probably too hard to trade. At the moment, it is getting into a bit of a small uptrend, but if you buy it here and who knows where all the nearby resistance levels are. I mean, you're going to have a stop down here. So, yeah, look, I just think it's too risky to trade, even though in the short term there's a bit of upside momentum. Okay, BHP. So, what we recently had was a break of obvious sort of support near $40, and then it came back up and formed this little symmetrical triangle, an ascending triangle under resistance, which was very bullish, and then by breaking out, it actually gapped up above that resistance line. So that was a bullish sign, and so far it's been following through on that upside break. So yeah, probably multiple resistance levels here, looking at all these previous turning points, but for the moment, the momentum in BHP is looking pretty good. All right, Norwest Energy. So if we sort of zoom out, we've got a nice uptrend there. But most recently, this one's also giving us a sort of an ascending triangle, which is bullish. Looks like it was trying to break higher yesterday before closing lower. There was a bit of a spike in volume. So I suppose one to watch. It may well come back in the range. If it does, it needs to continue to tighten up along this line here. Otherwise, I think if you see it trade higher, and especially if it tags 5 cents, I'd say that's a break, and you should end up with a decent rally, again, because it's been going on for a while here. Okay, CKA. So if we zoom out, it looks like there was clearly a sort of a trading range there, sideways consolidation, and then we did have a break recently on a big uplift in volume. So at the moment it's tried to head higher after this break. Bit of price rejection though, near 23 cents. But it is holding on, so I suppose I'd say I'm a bit neutral on this. I think, maybe given time it'll be able to work through this resistance level. Obviously, if it can close above 23 cents, that'll be a positive. And I just perhaps look at either this recent low or even the breakout for your stop. So it really needs to stay up above this line and do its thing for it to have a chance to continue onwards. All right, well, that's all for this week. If you have a request, please send it through and I'll try to cover it next Thursday for you.